Good morning. Hello. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. Also, welcome to all the friends in the past, present, and future. I'm thinking of Ian right now. JC was here early and shared lots of things about her day, which is not just fine, it's good. I love to hear about your days, and especially it seems like JC was very productive. Good morning. I hope you are having a great day to start. Can't wait for the stream to start. I've been so productive today. Well, not as productive as I would have liked to be, but more than I have been. So progress. LOL. Oh, and I journaled a little today too. Yeah, I remember that you said that you haven't been able to journal for quite a while, but you started it again, so it's so cool. And I wrote a new blog post. Did you also already publish it? I will have a look. And good morning to all coming in. James came in. Wow, JC. Yeah, I also came in like whew. The chat was already full. I was like, oh, what happened? And James said, wow, JC, you really made yourself at home already. And hi. Hello, friends, past, present, and future. Hello, future Ian. And Jelisa is here. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, JC had things to report. Yeah. And I love when you are able to, usually we have our to-do list where we cross everything we did, but to recapture at the end of the day, like, oh, those are all the things I did and I was successful or I made progress with. I think that really helps us with this feeling of I didn't move forward. But when you really actually look at, didn't we have the card yesterday that we should be more factual, like unfortunately I put the card away already, but really look at the numbers. And because often it's not just that we overestimate sometimes our abilities, but very often we feel like we have this feeling of, we are too slow, we didn't do enough. And when we actually look at what we did, there are quite a lot of things that we could cross off our to-do lists. And maybe when you look back, you can also see when you got distracted, It's good to stay aware of the things happening. Mark, hello, good morning. You brought some matcha, some green tea. And hello. Oh yeah, the blog post is up. Awesome. I'll have a look. Sorry for bombarding the chat. I love that. I think it's great. I want to hear what you guys do. I want to participate in your lives. I was just so happy with how productive I was able to be today. Yeah, exactly. And especially after what you said yesterday with your arthritis, rheumatoid. Sorry, it's actually not funny, but I'm just, I'm happy that I remembered how to pronounce it, the rheumatoid arthritis, but that you had struggled with your legs and pain, and now you had this productive day. That's awesome. It definitely is. My last few days have been spent burrowing deep into AI chat. Oh, but don't mention this to JC. I know she doesn't like. So did you have? I also sometimes had fun with AI or just played with stuff. I wanted to see what is what can you do, but tell us a bit more. I'm curious. Did you find out? I mean, you're a very intelligent person with lots of knowledge. I can imagine that you quite quickly will realize that a lot of stuff AI tells you isn't real. Oh, wait until you read my... Oh, okay. And now I'm curious. Oh, you should have seen my eyes when I read that. Not AI. Yeah, I remember that you are... Yeah, and I've seen several videos on YouTube also about AI in the author space, how this can actually destroy lots of things I think it was about, for instance, cover art, that lots of big publishing houses seem to be using AI created art now. There's definitely changes. There are changes happening, and some people aren't happy with that. I can imagine, especially when you think of all the artists and like I said, when big publishing houses now don't want to spend money on art, on true art anymore, and just go use AI. It's not, definitely something to think about. But I'm also always wondering if you can do anything against it. We live again in capitalism. So obviously every company, and a publishing house is a company, will try to lower their costs. So of course they use AI. It doesn't cost them anything, and they don't have to pay a person. And so I'm always wondering, yes, it's definitely is bad, especially for artists. They need to make a living, but probably they have to they won't be able to stop this. That's what I'm thinking. It sounds depressing, but maybe they will find different avenues of using their art that AI is not possible to recreate. I don't know. It's definitely a topic where you can discuss a lot, and there's definitely a negative side, and they have other kinds of works been through the same, with, I don't know, factory workers and stuff, the automatization. And so, it's definitely a trend that we now have for artists too. And yep, it makes lots of mistakes. Yeah, you have to definitely be cautious with AI. Yes, AI is ruining a lot of things in the creative world. Exactly. And I'm wondering, to spin it positively, what can we do as artists, creative people, to still be seen, maybe. Like, what is the difference how are we as a person different to AI? What can we do that AI won't be able to achieve? And that, I think, would be something companies in the end would still spend money on, or people, like, yeah. But like I said, it's a thought process I have, but I'm not finished yet. I'm just curious to see what happens, how those changes happen in the art world. But its analysis of tarot cards is better than most guides that come with tarot decks. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've also once or twice have looked up tarot cards with ChatGPT and asked them, what you can do is, if you want to ask them, if you want to connect it to a certain topic, you can, like, for instance, ask, what does the tower mean in relation to creativity, for instance. I'm just thinking about some topic, but you can try and make those connections and ask them, the AI chat bot, and see what they come up with. So as a base, as a starting point, it might be still interesting, definitely. I've gotten lost in using AI to generate the equivalent of choose your own adventure. Oh, that's an interesting idea. But I think it's still not good enough. The problem with choose your own adventure is probably that AI has to keep track of everything, and I think it's not good enough yet to do that, of all the different things you can choose, and so that the whole adventure is still logically. I'm not sure. I never tried it. My opinion to this point, AI is good as a tool to generate a fast zero draft, and the rest you still have to do yourself. And yeah, I think so too. It's not good enough to really create something finished. That's the card we got today. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. And I felt like, what kind of scary card is that? Like, take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. But just speaking about AI, you can I think it's important to have a look at the positive sides. We can say like AI is bad, we have to kind of forbid it or something. Some people say that, but I don't think this, like I said, especially not in capitalism, people will want to make use of it. So we have to try to find positive angles. So when the card says take responsibility for every thought and feeling, I think this is a bit too much asked from us. But trying to see the positive side of things, or I don't know, be aware of our thoughts and feelings is maybe a good one, because it can affect our lives. If we are constantly in a negative thinking stage or in a fearful space, it's making our own lives miserable. So trying to find or to see the positive things, the positive aspects of things, might be a good exercise. I was able to have AI generate spells based on a tarot layout. That was, ooh. Yeah. Bite your tongue, James. Yeah, there is no positive to AI. Or, yeah, I also had this thought, then maybe ignore it if you can't do anything about it, not concern yourself with it. For instance, as a creative person, just don't use it. Just do your creative work as you used to do, and you don't have to use AI, fortunately. So have boundaries. Maybe that's what I want to say for like JC does. She's like, I hate AI. I don't want to have anything to do with it. So protect yourself from that and don't give it too much space. Maybe that's what I wanted to say. It's okay. I can overlook this one. Discretion, yeah. I care more about you than my dislike of AI. Oh, that's so, yeah, that's so nice of you to say, JC. Mark, I gave AI image generation a try as I needed an image for my character for a role-playing game, but changed and worked on it manually after a lot. My pride wouldn't allow me to just use a non-self-made picture. Yeah. I think it can, yeah, as James said, it can use it for a zero draft. It can be like a helper as a starting point, or to bounce off ideas maybe. But yeah, we had this discussion before. I had the AI generate a conspiracy theory for me over the weekend. That's fun. It said AI had actually taken over the world. Oh, I wanna hear more. Now that's getting interesting. It's not a theory, it's the truth. I'm just setting up the first sprint for us. Yeah. It kind of makes sense. They're now trying to get us used to it. They already have taken over the world, but yeah. AI. Yeah. Maybe we can just write cool cyber stories based on that. What will AI do with our society? What will happen? So, but first, let's enjoy sprint number 1. Here we go. Have fun. Okie dokie. I have a frog in my throat. But the first sprint is over. How did everybody do? We had a little more talk about AI. And yeah, I was reading the last minutes of the sprint. Yeah, otherwise it's quiet. I'm wondering, yeah, we were talking a bit about the AI theory from, yeah, I'm guessing ChatGPT. I don't know which AI you used to generate the conspiracy theory, James. But yeah, I was wondering, because in the theory, AI has been taking over the world already since 200 years, I think. Wait, let me go back. I had the AI generate a conspiracy theory for me. Project Archon took over the British Empire with Industrial Revolution. And I was wondering, but where did it come from? AI will one day see us the way we see a pet cat. Ooh. And I think James said the theory assumed that mechanical computers, like the difference engine, started it. Mechanical computers, okay. The theory also suggested the hardware was just a vessel. Oh yeah, that was the point. A vessel for darker entities, which are only now becoming conscious. Ooh, this could be a horror movie. I mean, if you think of demons, then they possibly now have the possibility not to use humans for their deeds, but through AI, they could go into computers or machines. Yeah. I mean, we had those stories before, thinking of Stephen King here. But yeah. And then, yeah, we start, or James said, but isn't that what organic intelligence is? I'm not even sure how you could define organic intelligence, honestly. Yeah. Or is that consciousness becoming dark? Yeah, and I thought of our human evolution, intelligence-wise, and how the religions or spiritual people try to become more conscious, more aware of what's happening in our mind. So even as humans aren't fully evolved yet, intelligence-wise, or yeah, like probably we would have to discuss the different terms we use: intelligence and awareness and stuff like that, thoughts. And so even we are still evolving, not just machine intelligence or artificial intelligence. So I forgot your blog post, JC. I'm so sorry. I was so occupied by our discussion. Oh, I have to do this the next sprint. That's the first thing I will do. And then I will also share the link. Totally slipped my mind. Meta AI, a fairly simple one. Demons using things for their deeds. I'll be out of a job. Human intelligence. I'm assuming we are at the halfway point. Yeah, we don't know what's to come. I mean, we can see the potential, definitely, I would say. Yeah, it's such an interesting topic. And that's why I forgot about Jesse's blog post. I'm just Googling, but maybe I should first, before I go to JC's blog, I should set up the next sprint so that I can look it up. Is this no, that's not the newest one. I'm already on your blog site, web page, JC, but it doesn't seem to be the, yeah, I'm getting nervous because I'm angry about myself. Not, yes, exactly. You forgot about me. No, yes, I was so occupied. Okay, let me set up the next sprint. And the first thing I will do is read JC's blog post, and I will also share the link. So if you guys want to have a look, everyone can read it, obviously. So that that's the timer we will use. 15 minutes. Here we go. It's unforgivable, JC. I know. But I will do everything to make this right and read your blog post right now. So enjoy the next sprint. See you soon. Okie dokie. Sprint number 2 is over. Again, so fast, so quickly. I read JC's blog post, and it's worth a read for everyone on the writing journey. Did I? Yeah, I shared the link to her website, so definitely give it a read. And yeah, I already said that I love reading about other writers' journeys and battles, So yeah, thank you, JC, for sharing that with us. Lara is here. Hi, everyone. I just came to tell JC the book arrived. And I'm starting to read it today. Oh, that's so exciting. I'll try to find you on Insta and send a pic. I think JC isn't on Instagram. But yeah, maybe you find a way to share a picture. Yeah. JC, time flies when you're having fun. Because JC said, why is the stream going so quickly? Now, about Facebook and Twitter. So maybe you can share it there. That's so cool. Yeah, I've been reading my friend's. Where is it? I put it on the side. Oh, here it is. My friend's manuscript. And yeah, it's so funny. I realized that he used a lot of names with the letter L, or mostly all the names that he mentioned in the first page. I start with letter L. Those are the little things that you as a writer probably don't realize, and then someone else is like, wait a minute. That's definitely a fun story so far. It's what is it called? Steampunk horror story. So I'm eager to continue reading. But I am kind of skipped some of James' comments, I remember, about AI. Oh yeah, I remember this one, human intelligence. I'm assuming we are at the halfway point, yeah. I got in a conversation with the AI about which personality type would be the least able to tell they were talking to an AI, the INTP. And there's actual research, that's what I found interesting, saying AI is a good socialization tool for autistic people. Interesting. I felt like for me, I could, when I had like questions for myself, that I couldn't really solve with writing. I'm just trying to think of an example, but just if you need someone to bounce back some stuff to you, AI can be really helpful. And especially when you don't have those people in your life. For instance, when I have an editor and I write to her, I always have some social anxiety going on and do think about my editor, obviously, as a person, as a human being that could judge me. And what I definitely see is when I'm doing something with AI, like asking a question, I don't have this problem. I can just ask the question and even say like, no, that's not the answer I was going for. Look more in this direction. So I don't have this emotional stuff going on. So that's why I can see that people who struggle with socialization with people can make use of that. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, is it good if you only have AI to socialize with? Probably not. But I can definitely see how it could be easier in some aspects. Like I said, AI doesn't have emotions and won't be sad if I say like, no, that's not right. I was expecting something else, something differently from you. Give me something else. Give me another example, for instance. Mark says hi to Dilara. Oh, and see, Dilara's on Twitter or X or whatever. I'm so glad, honestly, that I deleted my Twitter account. Same with Facebook. I'm always glad when I found a way out of the trap. Oh, see, AI calls out to my inner library of Alexandria. It will always be Twitter, yeah. Has it actually, for those of you still there, has it actually changed? I mean, I felt it changed. I used the time when Elon Musk bought it, and then I stayed a little bit longer, but then I kind of, because I saw several people leaving, and I think I used the moment to also just leave because I had been wanting to leave before anyways and never really could. And now I'm wondering if, yeah, it has changed. I think it was a lot more negative then. And I read about that certain kinds of comments are, when you pay this monthly fee or something, that your comments will be up higher in the list of comments. So as especially negative people tend to do that, it's a more negative space nowadays. But yeah, like I said, I'm just curious about how you feel about still being in that space. Okay. That's why you're here always on time. It makes sense now. Every day like clockwork. It's the only explanation. Yeah. Hi, Dilara. I woke up at 7:30 and went back to sleep. How are you feeling? Anyways, I mean, you're sick. Someone couldn't. That's okay. You have to take care of yourself, and I hope you're feeling better. Sleep is very good for you right now. JC, I mean, Elon is trash. But I'm not letting him run me off a platform I enjoy. Yeah. So you enjoy it. That was my question. Do you still enjoy being there? My feed is curated, I guess, so I don't see what everyone else seems to see. Yeah, that's good. I also tried to, back then, protect myself with creating those lists of people that I want to see, and yeah, so to have it be more curated. But yeah, still, it was my own fault somehow. I sometimes got distracted, and went down rabbit holes, or especially when an event was happening, something, like something. Twitter was the place to go to quickly gather information, and that was not good or not healthy for me. That's why I'm glad that I stopped being there. And yeah, like as a news source, probably not the best, but the fastest, where you could get a quick overview of what's happening, what's going on. Why was there the blackout? For instance, there was something we had a blackout once that was like 40 minutes. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And I couldn't obviously go online then while the blackout was happening because everything was out, even the telephone, internet, everything. But afterwards, obviously, I wanted to quickly, find out what happened. And so that's, for instance, something where I went to Twitter because they would know first or share first, the people there. Who knows? Maybe some of us here in the chat have been AI beings all along. We never know. Yeah, it's really, we could be. Mark, do you want to tell us something? And Jelisa seems tired too. Or are you referring to Dilara? Thank you, Anya. Feeling better, but tired all the time. Yeah, that's the crux. Do you say this in English? But that's the thing where you have to stay cautious, with yourself and not overdo it, because otherwise you will get sick again. You should really relax the next week or 2 weeks, try to, because that's your body still recovering. That's why you're tired. You feel better, but it's not over yet, I would say. What's your Twitter handle? Yes. And you are tired, yeah. Then go to bed. Jelisa, go to bed and have sweet dreams. I'm guessing you also will have to get up early in the morning. It's late. Oh, and here is the Twitter handle. So have a look, Dilara, and I'm pretty sure JC will be over the moon to see a picture of her book in Turkey. She can show it to her mom if she wants to, if she bothers. So you probably maybe don't want to even show it to her, but you will have this feeling of my book is in Turkey. It's so cool. Good night, Jaleesa, everyone. Good night, everyone. I love you. We love you too. At least I do. Have a great sleep and wonderful day. Mark, not me, obviously. Yeah, you're saying that right now. I'd be way more active and competent in social stuff if I were AI. But maybe that's the trick, trying to stay under the radar, because AI wants to trick us, that you're actually a human. Okay, but someone must have given the order to AI, I don't know. Yeah, my mind is going all places. Let's sprint one more time. It's getting late. 10, yeah, but still 15 minutes is okay for another sprint. Here we go. James, Mark, you're just an older model of AI running on a TRS 80. Just kidding. Yeah. Okay. Let's sprint and enjoy cookies. Here we go. Have fun. Okie dokie, my friends. That's the end of today's stream. And I'm just thinking I might not be here tomorrow because it's my son's class trip and I might have to bring him to the train station. I don't know yet. Maybe I will write a message, or maybe I just start a little bit later. I think he has to be there at 8 a.m. and then when I come home quickly. So I will think about it and write in a community post later. So hopefully see you soon tomorrow or on Thursday, and have a wonderful time, a great day. Yeah, I just was like, oh, but I will think about it and try to see. Maybe my husband can also bring him. We'll see what happens. I will keep you in the loop and wish you a wonderful rest of the night, rest of the day. So see you soon, my friends. Ciao, ciao, ciao.